He stopped on the return at the 27. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Straight to the air here, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Thielen's got it. Complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. And the Saints go in nickel. Third down. Rush coming for Young. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground. Incomplete. It's going to bring up fourth down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week one, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Carr here from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Davion Clowney on that stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another run for Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Gets this one to Shaheed. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll run the toss to Kamara. And they had that one contained right at the line. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Carr. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. It's caught. That's Thielen. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They send the tight end in motion. Play action now, Young. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that brings up third down. Out of the gun, Young. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Mano-a-mano, so many battles there at the line of scrimmage, and it does come down to those one-on-one situations. Who's put in the work, who's put in the effort, and who can execute to create that negative play, that big sack for this defense.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Back deep for the Saints is Rashid Shaheed. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Saints will get set to take over. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. I'll have him gain about a handful there. Davion Clowney on that stop. All right, here we go. Second down. The 45-yard line. Now Carr. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They bring Wilson in motion right. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with Kamara. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That stop made by Derek Brown. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Carr off the play fake. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Running for it, Kamara. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly for his offense to get a first down.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Carr with it on first. That's caught by Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the Panthers 25.
Hand off here for Miller. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Pressure coming for Carr. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the first down marker. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Carr. Completes beyond the marker. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Carr. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the air on 1st down, Young. Too much weight on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. Counter play, Hubbard. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Young working from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
It's far enough, but no good. He sends it just a little bit right. And score remains knotted 7-all.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Back now, pressure on its way. He's got Shaheed. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 46, he finds Johnson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Running back sent in motion. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. All set up now for 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. That's complete to Kamara. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 1st down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Running back sent in motion. Rolling again, it's Carr. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing it again here. Has it in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Pistol snap to Carr. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Devin Tompkins to return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap now to Young. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the pistol, it's Young. And he doesn't see a window he likes so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
On third down, it's Young. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it's third down now. They bring Thielen in motion right. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Throw complete to Thielen. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Johnny Hecker on that a punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. Running it after the penalty. And without much room, he's gonna go down at the 32-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's gonna be 2nd and 8. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment. Defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They put a receiver in motion right. From the red zone now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. This is complete to Olave. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints looking at 2nd and 3. Carr here from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Carr with it on 3rd and short. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be Panthers football. Young on 1st and 10. Thielen's got it. Complete. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 25 on 2nd down. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Another punch brings Johnny Hekker back to the field. Shaheed on to handle the return. Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Saints taking the field for the final time in this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A tight end in motion now. Carr off the play fake. Taken in by Shaheed. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They kick the running back in motion. Carr with it on 1st. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down, it's Carr. Pass is cut at the 9. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead just before halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Throwing it just before halftime. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So halftime has to wait one more snap. That pass interference call means we've got an untimed down coming up. Maher connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome aboard to you and Brock. And to you at home as we take you around the NFL here on NFL Kickoff Weekend 2024. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where you see the final score there. Darius Slayton, well over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And you can see currently they trail in that ball game. The new signee from Dallas, Tony Pollard, a touchdown on the ground. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley to check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. Brock Purdy, a touchdown pass in the victory. We saw a strong first half from the veteran quarterback, Derek Carr. He threw a first quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
The team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
From the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Saints and Derek Carr about ready to get back to work. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Kamara running it. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. Panthers pick this one up. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Panthers get going again once more on offense. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Young working from the gun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. Legette's got it. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Pass complete to Hubbard. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently, because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Saints are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Carr now on 1st and 10. Gets this to Johnson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Josie Jewell making that stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running behind center with Kamara. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now a run with Kamara. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. Complete beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Every time they get back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Run here with Kamara. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now they send their back in motion right. From the shotgun, Carr. Wilson on the slant. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Looking to his fullback now. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Kamara. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Kamara goes up and over for the touchdown. The Saints grow the lead to 7. Alvin Kamara the touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints grow their lead to 8. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Tompkins now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. They're out and set, 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. To the air on first down, Young. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They'll run here, following the penalty. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Back to throw. Here's Young. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Now Eddie Pinheiro trying to knock it through for the Panthers. This is a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back within 5.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
This return makes it up to the 25. The Saints headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Carr here from the gun. Into the hands of Olave. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Carr. Completes this one to Hill. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Motioning the tight end left. They go play action with Carr. He finds Johnson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Now Kamara. Oh, what a stiff arm. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Blitz coming, Carr. That's caught for the 1st. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Now Carr. Has it downfield, working the left. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints push the lead up to 12. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Tompkins now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Panthers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Panthers have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds Sanders. And this one does not go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Young to throw here on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The home team, center running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Man in motion out of the slot. 2nd and 6 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
This is complete to Olave. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Olave with the catch. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's only going to get down to the 47 on a short gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Carr connects with Johnson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Just short on third down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on fourth?
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
They send the tight end in motion left. On fourth down, Carr. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He's got Shaheed. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 19-yard line.
They bring a tight end in motion right. They give on second to Kamara. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Another run for Kamara. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints looking like they'll start this season with a win. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. It's a New Orleans touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints go up by 19. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Panthers set to take the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Young up 1st and 10. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. 2nd and 3. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Out of the gun, Young. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
They'll run for it, Hubbard. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. To the air on first down. Young gets this to Sanders. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Sticking to the air, it's Young. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Young working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Hubbard hauls it in. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. They are throwing it again. Brought in right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. From the 26 on 2nd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. The Saints in victory formation. Content to just knee this out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And this isn't just anyone in our star for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.